Yo, what is up, everybody on YouTube? I know it's been a little while, but I'm back. Thrift School over here, and just been busy. The weekend, Memorial Day, all that good stuff. But I'm back making content, and I just wanted to go through everything I've picked up over the past day or so, day or two, somewhere around there. Um, Lots of really cool stuff. We got board games, we got video games, electronics, clothing, a whole mishmash of stuff, really. So I'm just gonna wait until we get some people in the house. I'm taking a look at the live stream over here on my screen, and for some reason it's just showing black. Not 100% sure why. Hopefully everything's good. So I'm just gonna wait for you guys to pop in here, see if you see me, all that good stuff. Say hello. What is up, Big D reseller? Let me know if the picture is coming across. On my end, it just looks black for some reason. I just see nothing. But it's very possible that stuff's coming through. What is up, Joshua Davidson? How is it going? I know on my end, nothing's working on my end. I don't know why. But supposedly I can see all these comments coming in, so that's interesting. And I'm getting a phone call. Very busy. So yeah, we're gonna go right through all this good stuff right here. Still waiting for people to let me know if they can see me. That is numero uno. Okay, looks good. Yeah, okay, fine. Looks good to me then. Not sure why I can't see anything on my end. And I know you guys can all tell by looking right over here that none of your pictures are showing up. So that's odd also. On my end, everything just looks black. I don't know. But we're going to pop right into this. Lots of good stuff here. So I'm just going to turn the camera. Let's get right into it. All right. Now, how I like to do this for people that don't know is I need to grab my phone. And I like to take it and scan these things so I can give you guys the exact price for what these items are going for, so you can see what they're going for at this moment in time. I don't mess up by saying, oh, this is worth $50 when in reality it's worth 10, and then maybe you find it at a thrift store and you're willing to spend the 15 on it, right? So I use this app called Scoutify. It costs money, it's with a membership, but you could just use the Amazon Seller app when you're scanning these items in the store. So let's just start right off. We got this memory game, Toy Story 3. I paid $6.50 for this right here, and as you can tell by the lovely price, I should be connecting to Wi-Fi really quick. As you can tell, we are loading on up. There it is. It's ranked just under 300,000 in toys, as you can see right there. 28 offers coming in at $16.34. So you click on that. Not 100% sure why I grabbed it. It looks like somebody came in really low. The very next one is $27, and then merchants are coming in at $25. So the reason why I picked an item up like this, if you look at my total profit down there, that's $9.71. That's before the $6.50 that I paid for this, right? So why did I pick this up? Well, because I'm disregarding that person at $16.34, and I'm going to price at the $26.95. So now we're looking at $18.73. Much better, so that is a good find. Lots of sealed goods, flipping junk. Next, big puzzle, Ravensburger. It's a little puppy. I always pick up Ravensburger puzzles. I seem to do pretty well with them if you get them for the right price. I got this at Savers of all places. I always bash Savers because they usually have crappy prices. This was $4.99, which isn't horrible. No FBA sellers, only a merchant seller at $18.75, ranked just under 300,000, so not too shabby. Next, funny thing is, I picked up 2 copies of the same game. The artwork's slightly different on them, but they're the exact same game. They both show up underneath the same listing. This was at a tag sale, a garage sale. They wanted $10 at a garage sale. The prices were insane. They had like old school lanterns and things like that for $50. They had shovels for $20, and then they had a whole pile of board games priced at $10 a piece, even the used ones. So I scanned this in. Actually, I didn't scan it in because I didn't have my phone. The lady was watching me the whole time, so I didn't take my phone out. I basically just said, well, it's a sealed game. I know this brand, guys. If you ever look for this brand, it's worth good money. Think fun. Usually is always worth good money. So I figured, you know what? I don't want to take a $10 risk, but I offered $5. She said no. I was like, how about 8? I'll do $8. And because she was so quick to say no, I wanted to at least give her something closer to 10, and I felt comfortable with that. Well, lo and behold, she comes over with her phone, pulls up her phone and scans this in online to see what it's going for at a garage sale. I'm like, yo, you're not going to give me a $2 break on this game. And she didn't. For some reason, she said it was selling for $25 online, so I should just give her the 10. And I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'll give you the $8. I want to feel like I'm getting a deal. So I scan it in, and this is actually, there we go, going for $41.99, rank of 3,382 with 16 offers. So, very odd. I got it for 8. That's $31 after fees. After what I paid for it, I'm looking at, 20-something dollars. So, not too shabby. I will be answering questions right after we go through the haul. I'm actually going to start speeding through this. So, definitely with all these questions, I'll come back and get them at the end. So, same thing with this. So, they're both going for 40-something. I got this one for $5.99. Right here, Catchphrase Decades. I paid $4.50 for this, but it's brand new, which is nice. Some catchphrase games, even if they're brand new, don't go for a lot of money, surprisingly. This one is only going for $19.89, so after fees and everything I paid for it, I'm going to get about $9. So not a lot of money there, but still good money. Another brand that usually does well is Cranium, especially if they're sealed. This is Cranium Conga. And this I paid $4 for at a Goodwill. It's going for $21.99 with a rank of 89,000, so that's pretty good. You can see my profit down there at $13 minus the $13.73 minus the 4 that I paid for it, so right around $10 is what I'm going to make on it. So not too shabby. Next, we got a giant sealed Lego Duplo set. Pretty freaking cool. Definitely when you find sealed Legos. I actually passed up on another set of Legos because this place had them priced kind of high. They had 2 sealed Lego sets. This one they wanted $18 for. The other one they wanted like 10 or 15 bucks. But the other set was a lot smaller, and it was actually only going for about $20 online, so I wasn't going to make any money. But this one is $18 and has a rank of 3,000 in toys, 23 offers, going for $40. So I'm going to make just under 10 bucks on it. Which doesn't sound good. Yeah, I had to spend 18 bucks on it, and I'm gonna make just under 10. I'm okay with that, mostly because of the rank. So because it's ranked so low, 3,000 in toys, the second I send it in, it's gonna sell instantly. So it's just a quick 10 bucks in my pocket is how I'm looking at it. All right, this right here, Leapfrog, my card games. Leapfrog stuff does really well also. A lot of toys on Amazon, you have to sell them as brand new. Same thing with Legos, you can't sell them as used or collectible anymore. So this I paid $4 for. Has a rank of 346,000, going for $23.94 after all fees and what I paid for it. I'm gonna get 14 bucks or $12.17. So not too shabby. Next, we'll just go over the last big toy that I see here, which is this Disney Fisher-Price. You know what's kind of funny? It still has the Big Lots sticker right there of $20. So I got to make sure I take that off. But I paid $9.50 for this thing. And we can pull it up very easily by scanning it in. Oh, see, that stinks. They put the price tag. Oh, actually, can I scan this Big Lots tag? I can. No. I have to type it in because they put the price tag right over the sticker. So I'm just going to price it in really quick. So this is a Fisher-Price Cinderella's Coach, or Little People. So I'm going to type in Little People Cinderella's Coach. All right, and let's see. So here is right. So there's a bunch of different listings here. So this one up here, which has the best rank of 21,000. See how the tires are pink on that? And the one below, the tires are purple, but it has a rank of 45,000. Well, this is the purple tires, so you got to make sure you check that. So I click on that. Look at that, guys. Rank of 45,000, going for $50, $37 after fees, and I only paid $9.50. So make just under 30 bucks. Very happy about that. Getting a phone call. Need to decline that. Next, we got some DVDs. And I pick up some children's DVDs from time to time. If I could get them cheap enough, I bundle them up. So these ones were only $1 a piece. These are just Elmo DVDs. I just wait until I have a big bundle. If I could get them for $1 or less, I just kind of stack them up. They do take a little while to move, and they're for eBay, but it's still okay. Next, we have a bunch of video games here. I hit the mother load at one Goodwill. They must have just put them out, because you could tell, bang, we got Sims, Sims 3, all these different Sims things and some other games. So I highly recommend, whenever you see these Sims things, scan them. You also want to make sure they have the codes on the inside. Now, a lot of times, I'm actually going to move this on over, because now you guys, all you need to do is see me, right? So a lot of times, these codes aren't in here. You need them, otherwise the game will not work. Okay, so make sure you have the key codes in here. So I paid $4 a pop. No, actually, green was half off, or was it? I can't remember. I paid $4 a pop. So at $4 a pop, this one right here has a rank of 657 in video games, guys. That is how good these Sims things go for. 657 in video games means it'll probably sell the same day you send it in. It's going for $8.91. So I must have paid half price. There's no way I would have paid $4 for this. So I definitely paid $2 for this. I'm only going to make $2 after fees. So that is, you know, that's how it is. Now, it does kind of seem like, if you take a look at that FBA price. He is matching the lowest price in used. So sometimes you want to click through. So that's what I love about this app. You can't do this in the Amazon seller app, but you could do it on this app. So I'm clicking right through to the listing. I'm going to see who is pricing it that low. Some random person with 67% positive feedback with 6 reviews is pricing it below all the merchants. So I'm going to make more money. We can actually filter it and see all the prime sellers. So I'm probably going to match the person that's above him. So let's actually take a look. Okay, look at the difference, price difference there. So I could price this game more along the lines of $14.57. And mine's in very good condition, complete in case. So that's the thing, when you're scanning these games and going through these things, you really want to see, you really want to click through. Don't just take it for face value. You scan this at a store and you see $8.91. You're like, oh, all right, that's not that much money. Maybe I did pay $4 because of that $14. This guy might have just put the listing. So let's say I paid $4 for this. You scan it in at Goodwill. You're like, well, I'm not going to make any money. I'm going to actually lose a couple pennies. You put it right back. Not always. There's just this one guy undercutting by that much money because look at his rank. 67% positive. He has to. Nobody's going to buy from him. Still, somebody's going to buy from me before they buy from this guy probably because of how horrible his reviews are. So, going to make some good money on that. Next, we have another Sims 3. This is just an expansion kit. It's late night. This also has a huge price gap. You have the used coming in at $8.15 and new coming in at $22.49 with no used FBA sellers. So I'll probably still price this one around that $14 mark. Another Sims 3 expansion pack. This one is Supernatural expansion pack. This one, FBA used, is coming in at $13.64. So the common theme here is about $14 for these. So whatever you see these guys, and I'll show you right there, you see $13.64 underneath FBA. So that is what you're going to get, which equals out to just under $8. So I'm going to make about $4 on it. So I doubled my money with a pretty good rank, 2,600 in video games. This I got for myself because it was, so the green was half off because I definitely didn't pay $4 for this. So $2. This is just a game that I liked to play when I was younger. It's just a compilation. There's Pac-Man, Uno, just a bunch of little games. Kind of cool. So I just grabbed it for $2. Why not, right? Something's going off down there. So we have this right here. This is the Killzone Trilogy Pack for PS3. This is also going for $17 in good condition, and the very next one's coming in at $19. I paid $4, so not too shabby. Next, we have this right here, which is Yu-Gi-Oh for the PS2. definitely, whenever I see things that are kind of anime or obscure, and that's what this is going for $19.49, disc only. Mine has no manual, but it does have the case with the artwork, so I could ask a bit more. So that's a little bit more money there. Here's another one of those Sims 3 expansions. So let's see if this follows that trend of 16 bucks per game. We'll find out. This right here, actually a little bit more. You're looking at $19 right there. And then brand new is 1953. You might not get $19 used for it when you get new for 1953. So you might be looking at closer to that 16, 17, maybe $18 mark. So not too shabby. And lastly, Just Dance 4. I actually didn't even look this up because there's no barcode. I just threw it in the cart because I was paying $3 for it. So let's look it up really quick. Just Dance 4 Wii. So like I said, I paid $3. I have no idea what it's going for. It's going for $10, disc only. So mine is complete in the case with the manual. So I could probably ask $11 or $12 since it's going for $15 new. So it wasn't a great buy. I'm only gonna make about $2 to $3, but I guess I doubled my money, right? Not too shabby. Next, awesome game to look out for, guys. Spongebob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. This one on Xbox, I paid $4 for, and you can see right there. Bang. $32 FBA. Merchants are coming in a lot lower, so odds are you're not going to get that 32. You still might, but odds are you're going to get closer to about 20, maybe 25. Now the good thing, mine's complete in case, so maybe I can get that $30 mark. Pretty awesome for this game. Another Sims 3 expansion pack, and like I said, I checked every single one of these. You want to make sure they have the code right up there. This one, it's gross stickers on it that I'm going to have to clean off. This is just underneath that $16 threshold that you see with most of these games. This one's actually at $14.11, which is not too shabby. I just about doubled my money. These are not video games. Here we go. Two different Goodwills. I found two of the exact same game. I've actually found this game 3 times in the past month. I don't know why. It's called Barbie Horse Adventures. Wild Horse Rescue. Found this game 3 times in the past month, twice in the same day at 2 different Goodwills across town from one another. Really weird. I don't know why. I paid $3 at one Goodwill, $4 at the other. And disc only, it's selling for $16.54, which gives you a total of $9.85 minus my $3 and minus my $4. You know, brings it down a little bit, but that's disc only. Are both of these complete? One has the manual, one doesn't. So the one with the manual, I could price a bit higher. The one without the manual, go a bit lower, but not so low. So not too bad there. And now the one without the manual has a way nicer case. The one on the back here has a little bit of damage, so I'll just switch the manual over to the nicer one so you can sell it as in very good condition. It'll actually arrive in very good condition. Next, my one CD pickup, this right here, Party Time Karaoke Country. I actually had no service in a thrift store that I was at when I grabbed this, and I was so lucky because I did look it up afterwards when I got in the car and drove home. I paid $3 for this. It just seemed like it'd be worth some money because of there's like so many different CDs in here, and I made sure they were all in here, which is nice. This is going for $35 new, no used FBA. The lowest used for a merchant is $20.41. So I'm gonna probably price this around 25 bucks, and I'm gonna make, you know, about 12 bucks on it after all said and done, maybe a little bit more, 12, 13 bucks. Now this, I cannot find this. I don't think there's a listing for it on Amazon, but I grabbed it anyways, guys. For $5, brand new sealed Diablo on the PC. Take a look at that. Brand new sealed Diablo. Big box. Looks awesome. Now, I could try to scan it in one more time and see if anything comes up. Let's see. No, nothing. Nothing comes up. So this is something I might be able to, because it's different. It's not just regular Diablo. It says Diablo Shareware, which is the Shareware edition that has extra things, I guess. I have no idea, guys. So I'm going to have to do eBay for this and see what I'm going to get over there. All right, now on to these video games. I never ever find retro video games at Goodwill. It is so rare that that happens that I get excited and I just bought them all. I left a few behind, like the Maddens and stuff that I knew wouldn't be worth money, but I didn't even look any of them up. So I have some winners and I have some losers that I'm not going to make any money on, but I'll break even because I'll do a lot on eBay with them. I just bought them because I was like, well, they're here. I'm just going to buy them, right? They were priced between $4 and $6 a piece. So we'll start off with Sega Genesis. This game is worth money on the NES. I don't know about the Genesis. We'll look it up. It's called Tecmo Super Bowl, and it still has the Blockbuster sticker on the back. This was $4, and this game does pretty well on the NES. So let's see, Tecmo Super Bowl Genesis. This game right here has 34 offers with a rank of 28,000 video games, so higher rank. No FBA sellers, and it's coming in at $14 merchant. So, not too bad. Jesse Burr says Diablo shareware has never sold on eBay. Maybe too new to have sold. Definitely not too new. This game, Diablo, is from the 90s, 1995, I believe. I don't know, it doesn't say. Oh, there it is. 1997. So we got 1997. So crazy to find it brand new sealed though. So we'll see. This is going for about 14 merchant fulfilled. So FBA, you could definitely ask for a little bit more there. Next we have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This was actually a fail, I believe. I paid $4 for it. I'm not going to make that much money on it. Next, another fail. Mick and Mac Global Gladiators. I paid $4 for this. Not going for much more than that. Right here we have Street Fighter 2, which is kind of a shame. I paid $6 for it, so I paid an extra $2 for it. I'm gonna make some money on it, but not a lot. But I'm still gonna make a few bucks there. Now for the NES stuff, I thought this game was gonna be worth a lot more than it actually is. That game is Gauntlet 2. This game is worth money. The Gauntlet series on different systems. Whenever you see Gauntlet, look it up. It's definitely worth some money. This one's not worth as much, but you know it's still good to have found it. You know, $6. I'll make a few bucks on it. This game ended up being worth about $30, $35. Look at how interesting. Never seen this before in my life. It's called Defenders of Dynatron City. Look at that artwork on there. That is so cool, so different, and so unique for $4. Next, I love that a few of them came in these really cool Nintendo sleeves. Definitely helps the value. You could always ask a couple more bucks. Spy versus Spy, and the only bad thing is, look at that. The label is ripped up there. So definitely hurts the value of that. Another Tecmo Super Bowl for the NES. This is one that's worth some good money. This game's not really worth too much. It's Fester's Quest on the NES. You could tell up there it's a little damaged also, so that's also going to hurt it. This game's not worth anything at all. It's called Gyromite for the NES. Definitely not worth anything. This one was worth a little bit, but I'm not going to make too much on. What is this? Why is everything like soaking wet? I think I got water on this. I don't know. Karnov? Look how interesting that is also. It's like this man blowing fire out of his mouth at dinosaurs. Really cool. This, I can't remember what it's worth, but not too much. A little bit of money. And then I need your guys' help right now. What is this game called? Because the label's too ripped. I can't look it up. I thought it was Dark Knight, but it doesn't look like it. Dark something. And that's the label. It's made by Ocean for the NES. I don't know. Maybe one of you guys will know, and you'll be able to let me know right now. Because I'd have to get my NES out of storage and all this to look it up. I mean, I'm probably going to test these games anyways, because I do find that a lot of NES games are hit or miss if they work really well. Dark Man. Thank you, new to you, CT. Is it Dark Man? It looks like it could be Darkman. Okay, a few people actually knew this. So this is awesome. Thank you, Tiffany C. Thank you, Willie Martin Black. So you guys knew. I'm going to type in Darkman and see if it's worth anything. So we'll type in Darkman NES. There's only 8 offers, which is usually positive. Yeah, look at that. Definitely worth some money. Looking at about $23 used. Knew it's going for $200, but who knows if it's actually selling for that. But no FBA sellers used. So I could probably ask a little bit. Now the rank is about 60,000 in video games. So this is probably going to be an eBay sale, especially Lightman. especially because of the damage. So it's going to be an eBay sale. That's okay. Now, we definitely still have more video games, guys. But let's go over these DVDs. Now, I pick up DVDs all the time and sell them on eBay. These were all $4 a piece. So I go to 2 different Goodwills. One of them, I go to a bunch more than that, but just for this story. So 2 Goodwills changed their prices recently on DVDs. One went from $3 to $4, this place right here, and the other one went from $3 to $2, which is super helpful. Now, the one that went to $4, I noticed everything in the store went up in price. So short sleeve shirts, they still say the same thing because all Goodwills in Connecticut say $3.99 and up, but every single one, even Walmart brand or anything, had $7.99 tag on it. Not a single $3.99 one I saw, besides old ones. All the new ones that came out are all $7.99. All their DVDs are now $4. All their video games are now $6. So not really sure why they decided to do that. I feel like that's going to hurt in the long run, but who knows? I don't know. And then the other one I go to that lowered their prices, all the other prices came down. So I don't really know what's going on. So DVDs do sell pretty well as long as they're obscure. You have to find the right ones. It's called I Married a Strange Person. Next one, Night of the Demons. Pretty creepy. Next one, Phantasm 3, Lord of the Dead. Next one is a Midnight Movies, The Attic and Crawl Space, 2 horror movies. And next one is Final Terror. So these were all worth between $15 and more. So pretty cool. Now I got a Wii bundle at a Goodwill for $35. Now it says right here, Wii set, 2 controllers, 5 games. Now they were definitely wrong on the games, possibly. We will see. Wow, our Goodwill is only $2.69 for t-shirts. Yeah, definitely not around here. Ouch, $4 for a DVD, even $3 is really high. Usually pick them up for 50 cents or $1. Yeah, exactly. I live in Connecticut, in New England. Prices are a lot higher here. You know, long sleeve shirts range at the low end. The lowest price you could get a long sleeve shirt for is $5, and then they go up from there. So usually when I'm picking up decent brands, they cost me between $7 and $15, which is just insane. And all sweaters are $6 and up, and all coats are, I think, $15 and up, which is just nuts. So that's why I usually wait till half off days to try and get a lot of those things that I get. So here's the stack of games. I'll show the 3 crap ones first. Wii Fit, which is worth nothing. I'm going to just bundle it with a huge lot. Big Beach Sports, I don't think is worth anything. And Wii Play, not worth anything. So actually, is Big Beach Sports worth anything? I have no clue. It might be some weird obscure game that I've never heard of. Just by looking at it, it looks like it's not worth anything, and it's not. It's only worth $5.49. So no money in any of those 3. The ones that have money in them, we have Animal Crossing, City Folk, and Mario Kart Wii. So like I said, I paid $35 for the whole lot. And Mario Kart itself goes for $36.98, and Animal Crossing goes for $8 disc only, or if it has the case and manual, you're looking at more like $10. So that $10 definitely helps, and the $38 definitely helps. So that right there, that pretty much pays for everything. And then I have the whole Wii system, but hidden down in the bottom, we had Link's Crossbow Training, which isn't really worth much, and Wii Sports, which is worth some money, but it's not in here. So I'm hoping that it's in the system itself. That would be great. But we have the system. It came with 2 Wiimotes, which is very nice. It came with 2 Wii wheels, which is really nice. We got the sensor bar, 1 nunchuck. All the wires are in here, which is good, of course. A zapper gun. So it's just going to help when I sell it as a lot online. Help me get a little more money. And then something very interesting. This is different. It's got to be third party, different RVCA or RCA cables. So pretty cool for $35. Definitely happy about that. You know what I can do really quick, guys, while we're live right now? I'm going to plug it in, and we're going to see if Wii Sports is in here. So how am I going to do that? I'm going to unplug whatever that was, plug in the Wii, like so. Let's see, guys. Wish me some luck right now. Damn. So No esports, sadly. That's okay. I mean, what are you gonna do? So, I wasn't expecting, I was hoping, but I bought it knowing that if Wii Sports wasn't in there, I'm going to make all my money back just on those 2 games. Then the Wii will sell separately. So basically, it was like I got a free Wii to sell on eBay. So pretty cool. And plus, I could sell the remote separately and all that stuff. And make a little bit of money there. So actually, I'll keep the games out. And the Wii, I will keep in this bin. Plus, I got a nice little storage bin out of it. So whatever. The last hard good I have before we get into clothing is this right here. It was open, missing a bunch of discs, but it was only $3. And the reason why I bought it is because whenever I get a video game or a CD or a DVD, or it's never happened with a CD or a DVD, but whenever I get a video game that's disc only or the case is so damaged, I like to just put it in one of these things when I ship it off to Amazon FBA, so they're safe and protected. And you can just stick your label right on the back, throw the discs in here, and ship them off to Amazon a lot quicker and easier. So for $3, I got about 30 of them instead of 50, so I figured that's, 10 cents a piece. It doesn't really add too much price to what the game is worth. Alright, now, for some reason, it's kind of wet over here. I don't know what is wet. Maybe, I did have a bottle of water in here, but there's like a lot of condensation. So I got really nothing to wipe it with. Kind of sucks. I guess I could kind of use my shirt. I can't even reach that far. Okay, it's alright, it's just water. So let's go over the clothes right now. Some really cool brands here, guys, because if you sell clothes on eBay, you're definitely going to want to know these. Before I get into the clothing, really quick, I just want to say give me a thumbs up if you haven't already. I got no idea how many people have. I just know we got 54 people watching right now. Some thumbs up will help other people know that this is live, I believe, because usually when that happens, more people come into the house. And just definitely helps, so that'd be awesome. So let's hop right into these really, really dope clothing brands. So the first one we got here is a brand I had never heard of before. Turns out the completed listings, this sells for $30 and up. It might be because it's old. It's got to be old. This is made in USA. It's called Rockmount Ranchwear. There is the logo. And made in USA, Denver, Colorado, custom fitted. And it's pearl snap. And pearl snap basically means that it just has snap buttons, and the fronts look like little pearls and all this cool stuff, which I'm going to show you in a second. I'm just buttoning up a little bit of it so I can hold it up. Here we go. This is how it looks. Just, a Western wear shirt. Looks really nice. And there are the snap buttons on there. There's the back. So definitely keep an eye out for this brand, Rockmount Ranchwear. Gonna get about $30 on that. I paid $5, so not too bad. Next, another great brand that I only paid $5 for. Super surprised. The brand is Eton. E-T-O-N. There's the logo. Hopefully you guys can see it. I can't really tell. So hopefully you guys can see it. It's just E-T-O-N. Just a plain, not plain, it's checkered, but just a blue button-up shirt. Nothing too special. Really nice condition though. So that's good for $5. Next, this is so dope. I paid $10 for it though, but because it was so dope, I didn't mind. It is a size small men's, but it's Patagonia. Look at this. It's a half zip fleece right here. It says Patagonia down in the bottom. Here, most people know the Patagonia logo, but I'll just show it off so you guys can see it. There it is right there. Patagonia. Now, I didn't notice this until right now. I must have missed it. So it does suck because I did pay $10 for it. But there is some fraying right back there on the back of the neck. So that is a shame. I will cut it off, some of it off with scissors, but I'll still have to disclose that there's a little bit of wear, which it's going to hurt the value a little bit, but it's still a nice shirt. $10 was paying up. Maybe I got it for a little bit cheaper than that. Maybe that color was a little bit on sale, but I don't know. This one I paid $10 for as well. Great brand, definitely to keep an eye out for, is Peter Millar. And this is just another half zip fleece, just like that Patagonia. And it has this logo right there on the sleeve. So pretty cool. Definitely a good brand to keep an eye out for. Next, I paid $5 for this. And the Groovy brand again, Peter Millar. Now, with these kind of stretch golf shirt. See how it's stretchy? I can get about 30 bucks for these. That's what I price them. I usually price them at $29.99 to $32.99 if they're very plain. Like this one's pretty plain, and it has this logo on it, but the logo, so most of the time it'll have a golf course logo on it or a country club. This one's cool because it's not super specific. So I live in Connecticut, so I see Darien or Wilton or just places like that, right? Fairfield uh, Golf Club. And that's very specific. It doesn't do so well, but this one's just kind of cool. It's called the Island Golf Club. And it's a cool logo also. A guy on a canoe. It's a rower. It says 1890 and there's a bird. So that appeals to more people. If you're going golfing on an island, possibly you're going on vacation, you might want to get a Peter Millar one that says the Island Golf Club on it. So I think it'll actually help it sell for more. Next, we have a really cool shirt. I paid $10 for this as well. The brand is Orvis, but it's a really, really nice, kind of like 4-button sweater with elbow patches. And elbow patches definitely help things sell for a little bit more money. It's pretty heavy. I think it's hand knit. I don't know. Size large, 100% cotton. So the size is also nice. Anything a little bit bigger will sell for a little bit more. Now it is heavy, so I'm going to have to ship it priority mail, so that's going to cost me about $6. So I'm in the hole about 16 bucks for this. So I'm really hoping I can sell it for between 30 and 40, maybe $50. 50 is kind of pushing it, but I'm hoping around 40 bucks. Let us grab the next one, and I think I know exactly what brand this is. And if you guys know me, you would know what brand this is. I paid $3 for it. The brand, Peter Millar. There it is on the back right there. And this is cool because I've never found one like this. It's stretch, but it's long sleeve. Look at that, long sleeve, stretchy material. Now, sometimes they're stretchy material, but they're just 100% cotton. Other times they're stretchy material and they're a spandex blend or a polyester blend. It's always different. This one's just 100% cotton. And really cool, size XL. Definitely like the size on that. Next one, I can already tell by feeling it. Just by, and you guys will know once you do this more and more, you'll know just by feeling it. The brand, Peter Millar, size XXL. This one I paid, it says $12.95, but I know I would have never paid that, so it must have been half off. So I paid $6.50 for this. Size XXL, great size, stretchy material. Now, the more I look at it, the more I realize it's literally just a plain blue shirt, but the brand is going to help. I paid $6.50. Hopefully I can sell it for $30. All right. Next, this is interesting. This is something different. I only paid $2.95 for this, and I think I got it for myself because I don't think this sells for that much. I don't know. It's just a Polo by Ralph Lauren, size large with the logo right there. It's a V-neck, navy blue V-neck. But I think I bought it for myself because it looks a little bit smaller than a large. I'm in between a medium and a large, and it looks like it would fit me well. So for $3, pretty sure I got it for me. Next, we got another. This one I bought to sell. This was $4.95, size XL, Polo Ralph Lauren, right here. And it's like a rugby shirt. It has these shoulder pads on the top, and it has elbow pads. So really cool rugby shirt, and because it is a size XXL, size XXL, this thing is freaking huge, guys. Take a look at this. Bang, 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 right? I think it's freaking ginormous. So pretty awesome there. So we'll throw that up there. Next, oh man, I can just tell by feeling it. There you go, Peter Millar, size XL. Great brand, guys. No logos or markings on it, but sometimes that's good. Sometimes people don't want anything on their shirts, and the majority of Peter Millar golf polos that you find on eBay have a logo on it. So it's rare to find them with nothing on it. So I think I shouldn't have an issue getting $30 for it. And I only paid $4 for this one. Next, this I got for myself because I always wear long sleeve shirts. This is short sleeve, but I 90% of the time just wear a long sleeve shirt. And they're comfortable, and I like them, and it was only $5. Take a look. Patagonia, right there on the chest. And take a look at the back. Bang. Thing is beautiful. It's Patagonia 100% organic cotton, size large. It's really faded. I don't know how well you could tell. It doesn't come across, but it's really faded. I mean, I still think I'd get good money for it. Not good money, but I'd get decent money for it. but because of how faded it is, I don't know how. Oh wow, and I didn't even notice that. That's freaking horrible. One armpit is fine. The other armpit has a big black stain in it. So this is obviously mine. It's like wet also. How the hell is it wet? I don't know. This is something that's going into the wash. Next, this brand sells for a lot of money in stores, but the resale value is pretty crap on it. It's called GH Basco, but I only paid $5 for it, and it's brand new with tags, and it's called Fireside Flannel. Just really nice. The tags say $50. Since I only paid $5 for it, I figured I would just take a stab at it. It's my size. It's a medium, so if it doesn't sell within months, then whatever. I don't mind having it. I'll keep it. I guess. I don't know. I really don't know, but I figure for $5, brand new with tags, GH Basco should go for more than that. Should make me some money. Next, oh guys, I can tell by feeling it. I can't tell what it is, but I can tell by feeling it. I was wrong. I can't tell by feeling it. I thought this was Peter Millar. But no, it is Brooks Brothers. And I don't pick up a lot of Brooks Brothers. The only time I'll pick them up is if they're these polo style stretchy shirts. So this is a double XL also. Performance knit, 100% cotton. You can see all the info right there. It's nice, right? And it's just a golf polo. Just a plain green golf polo. It's stretchy. And I must have paid like $3 for it. It says 8, but because it's a yellow tag, and I know that other one I didn't pay for was also yellow tag, so this is half price. So I definitely only paid $4 for this. So I'm okay with paying $4 for that. And the last two pieces of clothing, I believe one was for me and the other is to sell. This here, I paid $3 for. It's Brooks Brothers again. Brooks Brothers Stretch. So I like to sell the stretchy clothing. I just feel like the stretchy clothing does well. It's a double XL, or it's just a single XL, and it is a 88% merino wool, some percent nylon, and some percent spandex. So it's a nice blend, and it's stretchy, and that's kind of stuff just does really well, especially with golf in full swing right now, and spring and summer coming up. People want the stretchy clothing. I'm telling you guys, it does well. All right. And the last item I bought for myself because, geez, this price, I couldn't pass it up. And I'm trying to get nicer brands of stuff to wear just because I know they last longer, right? This is a Polo Ralph Lauren size medium, half zip with the logo right there on the chest. And it's just really nice. And guys, you're going to be so surprised when you see this price. $2.95. Freaking $2.95 for this. It has a leather zipper. And this thing's nice. The only thing I would like with this a little bit more is if it had brown leather elbow patches. I'm looking for a Ralph Lauren polo half zip with brown leather elbow patches because I just really like the way the elbow patches look. So that is everything, and I'm going to go right through and read some questions. So if you have any questions, now is the best time to pop them in right over here, and I will be able to get to them. So let's just scroll up, and I'll bang through as many as I can. Let's see. Okay, so we basically just had a bunch of people saying hi, hi, hi. And then, let's see. Yeah, I find so many new games so crazy, I rarely do. I find lots of them. My thrift stores are just kind of, I go out a lot, so I just happen to run into them a little bit more, I think, than other people. Maybe not. Maybe it's just where I live. Maybe where other people live isn't as good. But I tend to run into a lot of them. Quick question. I just tuned in. Do you know anything about Amazon restricting CDs? Yeah, a lot of people are getting restricted. I haven't been restricted yet. I didn't get an email or anything, so I'm just riding the wave right now. Finally got a weekend off, so went garage selling as a reseller. My gosh, the deals. I'm thinking about calling in every Saturday. Heck yeah, you can get amazing deals. I usually do horrible at garage sales. They're just not amazing where I live because they're spread so far apart. I have to drive like crazy to get to them, and it sucks. What up, Tanya? Thrifty Treasures in the house. How's it going? Okay, some games the code can only be used once. Some you just need to re-enter it. I tried to pick up only older PC games. I did not know that, Ian. But I'm pretty sure with the Sims games you could do more than once. What app was I using? I was using Scotify. Okay. Yeah, Ian already answered. So let's see what we got. Diablo Shareware never sold any. Okay, so we were talking about that. So, Katie Clark says, thank you for all the videos. I'm still new to reselling part-time, just a little over 60 days in. Oh, okay, yeah, I've been doing it for multiple years, so watch all my videos. You'll learn a lot. Let's see what we got. We have Who does not love Mario Kart? That's so true. You have MC in your own personal collection? I am considering selling it now. Let's see. That's a Willy Wonderful wheel you got. Lost. I forgot what. That's obviously a character from a game that I was talking about. So let's see. Hey Jesse, happy I can make the stream. There's a book sale at a local library, 50 cents to $1 price books, puzzles, etc. They even triple check to be complete. New to FBA. Hopefully it'll go well. That's really awesome. That is really awesome. Yeah, good luck there. I love book sales. They're super cheap, and I usually do really well at them. To best offer, not to best offer. I'm buying it now. I use the best offer if it's over a certain price, or if it's an item that I just randomly priced. So if an item is, say, worth $100, but I know it's worth $100, like a $100 video game, then I'll keep it at that. Now, if it's a random clothing item where I'm just kind of guesstimating, I'll throw best offer on there. Probably same thing with $50 and things like that. I actually have a bunch of shirts listed right now at $60 with best offer, and I keep getting lowball offers. Like 90% of the offers I get are between $15 and $20, which is a third of my price. It's brand new with tags also. I'm like, I always counter offer just because sometimes I actually do work out a deal, but most of the time, let's say I have it priced at 60, somebody offers me 15, I counter at, I'll counter instantly because I want to get a quick sale. I'll be 40 bucks, so I already knocked 20 bucks off, and then they'll counter at like 17. I'm like, dude, seriously? So I know they're not even serious about this, so I just stop responding to them. But at least counter offer once. What size box do I use to ship the items to Amazon? I majorly use a 16 by 16 by 16 box. Now, these items, some of them are kind of big. I might have to go up to a 20 by 20 by 20, but I think I can squeeze them into a 16, 16, 16. Now, they also make 18, 18, 18 boxes. I buy my boxes at Staples, but for some reason, those cost more than the 20 by 20s and the 16 by 16s. Not sure why the 18s cost more, so I never have those, even though that would probably be my ideal size. The 16s are what I have in the house right now. Do I have a video on how to do FBA from start to finish? I do not, but there is somebody that does. Her name is Planet Alyssa, and that's actually how I learned. People always ask, do an FBA from start to finish. I kind of did. I did a if you go back in my videos, not too far back, maybe between 5 and 10 videos ago, I do have a video of me processing a shipment, so you can actually watch me scan it in, hear the descriptions that I type, and things like that. So you might be able to watch that and kind of follow along, but it's not super in depth on the whole subject, but it is a little bit. Just trying to get to my level on eBay. Honestly, I'm not that high on eBay. I wish I was. My question didn't. Okay. So guys, I'm actually heading out. I keep getting a phone call by the same person, so obviously something is happening, or I don't know. So I gotta answer it. But I will talk to all of you later. If you did like the video, give it a thumbs up. Comment if you have any questions after the fact, after it's uploaded. Subscribe if you haven't already. This is Thrift School, signing out. See ya.